right, well, today is gonna be a fun day. So I got the Maxima all cleaned up here, sitting in the garage. I got something on my boot. Got this free shelf to keep everything in. Got it more organized in here now, because today a new car is coming. It's gonna be sitting right here. So I'm gonna go to work here for about an hour. Just get a couple of things done on this TDI Jetta that I've been trying to do at work. So the owner who had it before we took it in on trade, or however my boss got it, punctured the oil pan, and my boss does not want a new one. He will not order a new one. He wants me to somehow fix it, and the hole is, you know, the size of my palm right here in the bottom of the oil pan. Old bosses they're cheap, you know, that's why they're millionaires, at least my boss. You know, when they own businesses. And so I've patched it like 2 weeks ago before my baby came, and I've been letting the JB Weld sit and the concrete sit on it. And I'm gonna go see if it hardened. Well, I know the JB Weld did. I'm gonna go see if the concrete worked. There's still a little drip, so that's why I put the concrete over the JB Weld. So then I can fill it hopefully today, get it backed out, get the Explorer in, change the oil, and then that'll be it for today, because my mom's coming to pick me up to go get the new car, which is a project / a flip car for the channel. And my parents are giving me my little brother's car, which is the same car as this, just 2 years newer. And the 18 wheels, which these are the 17s. So I'm pretty excited, but I'm really excited to get this flip car in right here. You guys are gonna like it. So let's get going. I gotta go to work. And then when I get home from work, I'm gonna charge the GoPro a little bit more for the trip. Some clips may or may not be on that LG phone, just because to save some battery in my GoPro. I don't have that many batteries yet. I have one. Technically I have two, but the other one's dead. Alright, the ride's here, my mom's here. We're hopping in, heading out to Wilmer. It's about an hour and 10 minutes from me. Just gotta grab my wallet, and that should be good to go. So I'll catch up with you guys when I pick up the car. Hopefully, pray everything goes good, because if it's a piece of junk, I'm not gonna buy it. Alright, so it's the next day here, working on the GTP. I got the wipers fixed. I don't know exactly what I did. I'm still putting the trim here back, and then clipping the washer line clip back in. Kind of a pain. There we go. And then get that guy clipped back in. So all I did was I took, you know, the trim off, undid the line, took this bolt off here for the wiper. This is the same thing really for all GM, or at least a lot of them. And then I took the cowl off, the plastic thing. Then underneath there's another plastic thing which I took off, and I'm leaving it off because it's just a pain and annoying. And then under that is the wiper motor, like the transmission for the wipers. And then at least for that one, I don't know if it's for both of them, I'm guessing so. And then all I did was went to touch it, and I clicked it down. It was like up, so that's why they were sticking up. I don't know. So, and then make sure this trim is on over here. Yeah, that's good. All right, she's back together. All right, I fixed the wipers, and then they just, as soon as I started, they came back. So, yeah. So I have a lot of stuff to do to this car. But I mean, overall it runs and drives good. The biggest thing is the radio with the subwoofer. Sounds amazing. Smaller pulley, but it needs an alignment, because when you're driving straight, the steering wheel is about like that. Just needs that and the brakes really. But yeah, let's get going. Otherwise everything seems to be good. Wipers, they don't really bug me like that too much. I'm gonna fix them. I'm gonna find out what it is, but I gotta do some research to figure it out. But so, and that noise is just, there's some, like, I have the bottom piece off right here because I'm fixing some stuff, So that noise is just it rubbing on this like loose thing. So the steering wheel, otherwise it's pretty smooth. Power steering's in and out, but I mean it runs and drives good, and it's actually kind of quick for what it is. For a $500 car, I don't think you can get much quicker that runs and drives. And that's the gas I was getting when I was going around town, just beating on it, you know, going fast, you know, 0 to 60 at each stoplight. But yeah, the big thing is it needs brakes. Like, they're really bad. And so as you guys saw, I ordered them, so I cannot wait to get those put on here. And it's got the heads-up display. I don't know if you guys can see that on camera, but I mean, with an alignment and the new brakes, it's gonna drive amazing. I can already tell you that. But it's, I mean, it's a $500 car. The only, I mean, like I said, brakes, alignment, and then the wipers, and then sometimes the key gets stuck trying to start it, which kind of sucks. But the wipers are like the only thing that's like super annoying, because the brakes obviously are going to be changed. I don't want to get on it all the way. That's probably like 75% throttle, because I don't want to hurt anything until I know it runs good. Because like I said, I'm probably going to be flipping this car. If I don't flip this car, I'll just sell my black Maxima my dad gave me. I'll sell that one and keep flipping, you know what I mean, and then keep this. But I mean, I just want to get the wiper. I mean, the wipers work. Like, you see I turn them on and stuff. So like if it's raining, it's not a big deal. But I guess I could just keep them on the one, so then they go every once in a while they'll wipe, which isn't too big of a deal. Then they're not in my way. That's not a bad idea to do, actually. I just keep them on the lowest one. They'll wipe once in a while. I was thinking of just taking the whole wipers off until I can figure it out, but I'll just do this for now. But so if it's not raining and you see them do that, that's why. But I mean, whatever. It is what it is. I'll get it fixed. I just gotta do some research and find out what it is. The car also came with this this Garmin GPS. He said it works fine. He just doesn't have a cord for it. I mean, I'm not gonna use it, but also has a magnet phone holder right there by the traction control button. Came with the original owner's manual, clean title. Biggest thing, like I said, need brakes, but I mean, that was a good 80-90% throttle. But look at the brakes, they just shake the whole car when you hit them. And yeah, brakes and alignment, she'll be driving great. This video here, picking up the new project flip. I've been doing some cleaning. I'm finishing up cleaning up under the hood. I got all right here kind of like waxed up and cleaned. A little bit of stuff under here cleaned. I got to clean up the strut towers, but I kind of mounted that sub in the trunk. I already shut the trunk, so I'm not going to show you guys. I'm too lazy. I mounted it down with some screws and it's not going anywhere. Got the back all nice and cleaned up with a spare quart of oil behind the seat just in case. The car does have a nice power steering fluid leak that leaks pretty good, but I know where it's at. It's down underneath, way down at the very bottom hose. So, but I got the interior all waxed meaning like, you know, leather cleaner and stuff. Looking good. Got some spare cloths in the door. Tucked the sub wires a little bit better than the previous guy did. Got some brand new NGK V-Power spark plugs I'm going to throw in probably tomorrow whenever I have time. It's got the Canyon drop-in filter, which I have yet to check, but I'll check it probably tomorrow. But yeah, I see it looking really good in here. And now my next project is to scrape this old tint off and make sure the windows are nice and clean. I'm going to keep the back tint on because it's good enough. But just like this crappy stuff on the front windows, on the inside I'm going to scrape that off, clean the windows really good, clean the outside again one more time before I go around and wax it. And I mean, $500 I think it was a good deal. I mean, all the spare stuff I got for it, I mean, the upgraded parts on it already. Like, so I was checking around, and it's got an upgraded fuel pump, I guess. The guy just texted me that. He's like, oh wait, I forgot to tell you, the previous owner also did the fuel pump. He upgraded it. I don't know what brand. He didn't know what brand. But it's got the upgraded fuel pump, smaller pulley, the ZZP wires, and actually they're not ZZP. I don't know why I keep saying that. They're Taylor. That's my name. That's cool. They're Taylor wires. I keep saying ZZP because there was a part on here that was ZZP, but now I forgot. So whatever. So I got the smaller pulley wires. I'm guessing they did the spark plugs with the wires, but I have those new NGKs to put on from my old red GTP from a while ago. If you guys remember that, never put them in it. So I'm put those in this thing. But yeah, it's got a couple small upgrades. It's obviously tuned. You can kind of tell it's tuned by the way it revs, which isn't bad. Obviously, it's a good thing to tune when you do stuff like wires, and especially a smaller pulley, you definitely need to tune. But I mean, I'm gonna list this thing, and if it flips, it flips. If it doesn't, I'm gonna sell the Black Max my dad's giving me. I'm gonna sell that and keep going, you know, and keep this as a little project for the channel in the meantime until I can get something better, like an LS4 or something soon, which is still coming. Just this would be cool for some fun for now. But if that did happen, I would go ahead and take the blower off and go underneath the car, lift it way up, pressure wash all, because it's really oily underneath it, like CV axles, stuff like that. It's super oily. The oil pan is just caked. So oil change coming soon. But the biggest thing is the brakes are coming, and then I would take off the blower and completely sandblast that and repaint it. I like that orange color. I'd probably do that, honestly. I don't know though if it goes with this car, this color. Maybe I would end up going with like a deep, like a red, or maybe just like a nice silver. I don't know, but let me know what you guys think. Like, comment, subscribe. What do you guys want to see me do to this thing while I have it? I literally just fixed those wipers and they came right back to like that. God, that's stupid. For the last clip of the video, we're gonna go walk around this thing in the daylight. I gotta get some pictures to post it for sale. And I have fixed these wipers 3 times now since I've had it, and they just come back. And they just do this as soon as you start it up again next time. I don't understand. But the fuse for the wipers is missing, so that might be the issue. It's a 25, so I might grab one of those out, maybe, and see, but I don't know. It's kind of stupid. I might just say F it and leave them up and quit dicking with it. So whoever buys it after me will fix it, because it's a headache. Because like I fix it, you know, and I test it and everything, it's fine. They go down and they work and they go down, and then you shut it off. Like 20-30 minutes later, you restart it, and they do this again. I don't quite understand. But we're gonna go get some pictures over here. I'm gonna make the for sale post. I'm gonna include that it's got new brakes, and you know, new brakes in the post because I'm putting them on it when they come in the mail. So, and then alignment as soon as I put the brakes on. This little parking lot will do for some pictures of it for sale. Let's put it right here. This will do. I always get worried I'm gonna get locked out of my car, so I'm gonna do that. I'm going to put the wipers down because I can force them down and they'll stay, but then, you know, whatever. And then we go ahead and just touch up some spots with some Rain-X waterless car wash and some carnival wax just to make it shine, and then got some tire shine and then some clean microfibers. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that. Actually, we're just gonna go ahead and shut the car off. So hopefully she wants to start again, because she's a little picky. Not picky with starting, just, you know, getting the ignition switch to turn, because it locks up sometimes. That's like the main issue with this guy. But yeah, you can force them down like that, and then it's not a bad looking car though. I mean, this guy's fair share of door dings, scratches, stuff like that. Looks like someone had sideswiped it or something. The spoiler's faded, but I mean, rear bumper's a little sun faded. But pros, brand new LED taillights. They look really good. They're bright. The wheels are in very good condition, like super good. The only spot of rust on the body, besides like underneath and a couple little patches of the rockers and whatever, is that. Otherwise it's in good shape, and then it's got some paint chip in there, and some spots aren't the prettiest, but it's definitely nicer than a $500 car in my opinion. That's what I paid for it. But yeah, I guess another little surface spot right there. But I actually sanded the headlights down last night, and then this morning put some clear coat over them so they're at least kind of glossy. So I'm gonna go ahead, shine it up a little bit, get some pictures, and catch up with you guys in a minute. So I got all my pictures here. Just kind of show you guys real quick. Just took it with my iPhone 7 Plus. I'm getting the XR here soon. But these are the pictures I took for my ad. Car looks really good. Obviously got to show them the scrapes. Back seats, interior. So hopefully we'll be seeing that on the channel again soon. That's what I'm working on, but she actually sounds decent minus the exhaust leak. So let's hear it. Smells like gas, that's for sure. No catalytic converter on these cars is no bueno for me. I really wouldn't remove the cat on any car unless it's a V8. That's just my opinion. And I still don't like to remove it, but I definitely would put like a high flow cat or like an off-road X pipe, H pipe, Y pipe, whatever. Or just straight pipe it like my Grand Prix GXP was, whatever. But I'm gonna head on over to Quick Trip, and then I may actually stop by the wash bay just to pressure wash it. Probably gonna end up doing that. Alright, well, it's been a few hours. Me and my mom were supposed to be heading to a dealership like 45 minutes ago, 50 minutes ago. She just said she was going around the block to check out a house or something. And I came back, hands did not answer my calls, so I went ahead and vacuumed and detailed the inside of this thing a lot better than I did the previous time. And then now I'm conquering the spark plugs. So the first spark plug, I'm going 1, 2, 3, I'm taking them out in that order. Took out that one, I'm on this one now. Super easy to do on the front side in this vehicle compared to the LS4. And I'm sure the back side's a lot easier too than the LS4. Anything's easier than an LS4 backside. And those are way down there. So I'm probably gonna go from, I don't know, figure it out. But this was the first one I took out, so definitely not bad. They're not as good as the NGKs I'm putting in though, so I'm gonna go ahead and put the NGKs in anyways. I did in cylinder 1. I don't know if that's cylinder 1, but the first slot I did right there. Don't ever cross your wires either. That's why I do them one at a time. I don't take all the wires off. I take one at a time. So you guys can see on that spark plug down there. I'm loosening it right now. Very little by very little, because I have no extensions except for this bendy one. This one that kind of bends. So very little by very little. And then yeah, so this one definitely wasn't bad. If they're all like this, I'm definitely going to keep them as backups. But this one might have just been a good one. I don't know, but it looks like they're not too old. As you can see, still got a good nub there to spark.